Welcome to BrainMachineNetwork.com.
1, 2, 3, UFOlogy. Welcome to UFOlogy.
I'm Sam Rose.
I'm Brian Bahe.
Hey, Brian. We have a terrific guest this week.
We got a very funny guest all the way to Area 51. She came.
Yoda.
She's written for Funny or Die. Welcome to the podcast, Lizzie Martinez.
Oh, thank
Hello.
you. Thank you. Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for coming all the way to Area 51, Lizzie. How
So much sand.
How was the
Whoa.
ride?
Yeah, that was the ride. There is a lot of sand.
God, that's
yeah.
like when somebody in improv is like really bad at starting a scene, and they're just like, "I'm at a supermarket." How are you? That was what that
What
was.
does it look like I'm doing? I'm chopping onions.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I say this having never done improv, but
I feel like
Oh
you
my
have.
God. How did you escape it? How did you avoid it?
I really considered doing it for a very long time, and then I just started doing stand-up.
I bet you would love it.
I bet I would love it.
I bet
I
I love
would
it
love
so
it.
bad.
I think that's another reason I haven't done it, because I was like, oh, if I like this.
It can be fun, yeah, if you're in the right group and
Yeah,
everyone's.
it's all about the people.
Yes.
Should we just
I had a
do
torrid
improv, or-
friendship with somebody
Torrid.
with somebody from my level 2 and 4 improv classes at UCB. We went really hard on the friendship for a long time, and then I saw him recently walking down the street in Greenpoint, and I know he saw me because he saw me, and then he immediately like looked up in a different direction.
Oh no.
It's like, oh man,
You did not yes and your friendship.
no, he did not.
Gosh.
You know, that just a little about me, and that's
No, a lot of people do that. I mean,
look away.
yeah, when you recognize
He
someone.
took
it-
Myself
he took
included,
it from A
depending
to
on my
see
mood.
you later.
There we go. Now we're bubbling.
Is that an improv term I don't know?
We sprinkle in some paprika in this podcast. And it's
Name names though.
first name
Chris.
Jess.
Jess.
I think his name was Jess. Yeah.
You don't even remember?
Just improv?
Jess improv?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he listens. Hey, Jess.
Oh.
Why'd you look away?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
back on track.
Back on track. This is a podcast. We talk about aliens and UFOs. Where do you stand on those topics? Believer, skeptoid. Where are we at?
I am very interested
Uh-huh.
in the subject, and whenever there's like a new article, I'll click on it. I mean, I would like to think that there are aliens out there. I don't know if there are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys have talked about like Fermi's paradox on
Yeah,
here.
Carlos
a little bit.
Delgado.
I keep forgetting what it is, though.
It's
it's like there's like all the like with like, you know, an infinite universe, like it's
Yeah.
likely that aliens exist, but if they do, where are they? So maybe they don't. It's like, where are they? Like, we would have already.
Right. I think he said something
Really?
along the lines of like they're out there, but if they get to a point in their civilization where they have the technology to reach us, that they will have used that technology to destroy themselves
Yeah.
such that they could not.
Yeah, there's a lot of different like everybody's like listening, but nobody's like sending messages.
Interesting.
Who's Fermi, though?
Enrico Fermi?
It's the Furbies paradox, where it's
Whoa! Wow! That was. What is this? Season 1.
Look,
I loved it.
not everyone here has gone through all 4 classes at UCB, Brian.
Look, I love a good Furby shout out, though.
I mean,
Aw,
who doesn't?
I wanted a Furby so bad when they came out.
I think I did, but I can't remember.
Where
My
do you think
cousins
all
have
those
them.
Furbies are now?
Fucking under a bed somewhere.
Just talking shit.
Toy Story style?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, for sure.
That's what I think. I mean, because people really were not nice to Furbies.
They're
People
probably
were like,
into
Oh,
like
were
some
they?
weird.
No, like my cousins would like throw them all over the place.
Weren't they electronic though?
Yes, exactly.
If you threw them, they would break.
Yeah, and they would sound really scary.
Hell yeah.
Like while they were breaking.
Yeah, I feel like the fun of the toy was that it was like,
it could like do
are
shit.
these like learning? You know, like.
Yeah.
It's artificial intelligence.
Oh, can we put a pin in
AI.
this and
Pin.
save it for alien technology?
Yes. Pin.
Okay.
Pin.
Okay.
Headlines?
But sorry.
Oh no. Continue.
No. I mean, it would make me sad if we were alone.
Yeah, I get that. I agree.
So, have you ever seen anything in the sky, Lizzie, that could be interpreted as alien or unidentified?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I did see a drone for the first time the other night on 4th of July. I had never seen a drone before.
Was this on during a comedy show?
No.
Okay.
I was just on a rooftop and the people I was with was like, "Oh, look, there's a drone." And I feel like if they were not with me, I'd be like, "What is that?"
Initial thought UFO.
Yes.
Mhm.
I also was it dark or daylight during?
Dark. It was dark.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it was like, you know.
So you just saw like the light. You didn't actually see
witching
the
hour.
physical drone.
No,
part.
it was far.
Okay.
It was a little far away.
I was
Interesting.
also on a roof during 4th of July, but this was during the day and a comedy show was happening and there was a drone just like hovering very closely to a comedian during their set and I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
this is
What a wonderful
Why?
context for comedy. The
What?
daytime, outside,
on a
drone
roof
buzzing
with the
on your
drone.
head.
Yeah. Looking at the drone, not paying attention.
Yeah. That's how comedy should be done.
Honestly, yeah. That's how all specials should be done. in my opinion.
Agreed.
Drone.
They filled on
The first special filmed on a drone.
Oh, do it. That's you. You should do it.
Sponsor me, Furby.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like I have weird dreams about like aliens and UFOs.
Has anyone in your family ever been contacted before?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
I also have I get sleep paralysis.
Oh yeah, totally.
So a lot of people think that alien encounters and being, dissected and stuff, that it's people hallucinating
Yeah.
during sleep paralysis.
Yeah. I
Interesting.
could understand that.
You're in a weird
Yeah.
between.
But it's usually you see demons or something, right?
Yeah, or it's an
Yeah,
evil
that was mine.
present.
Mine was a big scary
did you?
demon.
I feel like it's a lot of people. It's just eyes.
It was like
They
Darth
see glowing
Maul.
eyes. Yeah.
Mine was like Darth Maul, a couple inches away from my face, just staring at me. It was so scary.
Yeah, and you're
Could you feel its breath on you?
Ooh, good question. I don't think so. Good cue.
Yeah.
Sure.
but your brain is awake, so it's
Yeah.
extra
Yeah, it's
terrifying.
so interesting.
But-
Yeah, it
I
was
remember
terrifying.
somebody brought this up, and I'm fingers crossed I get me some sleep paralysis because I'm trying to make it. No, I'm kidding.
Honestly,
more
I
you-
would love to have it again. It was a
No,
crazy
it sounds
experience.
so
The more
scary.
you think about it, and
the more you
maybe
think
this is a different topic. The more you think about it, the more I also for a while I was getting sleep paralysis, and I figured out how to turn it into lucid dreaming,
Oh, that's so cool.
That's
which is
tight.
it's very easy to do for
Really?
sleep paralysis because
Okay.
your
Yeah.
brain is already sort of in
That's
that.
so tight. Does it have to do with counting?
No, it's you just because when you get sleep paralysis, it's very scary. You feel paralyzed.
Right.
But your brain's awake, and you kind of try to you can maybe wiggle your fingers
your
and
fingers,
toes,
yeah.
and then you kind of. But instead of doing that, you kind of sink into the feeling and instead kind of try to roll spiritually roll out of your body.
Whoa.
And then
Sounds like a
it's
lot
whole
of hard
thing.
work.
It's it's less scary ultimate. It's
Sure.
That sounds intense.
There's just a lot to do though, to try and lucid dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
It's I'm asleep.
for sure.
But I feel the more you think about it, the more it's in
Yeah.
your brain, and you'll
right.
I'd love to get there.
Ooh.
just think about it every day.
I take it back. I don't want it.
there.
I'm scared.
I think you should do it.
All right, I'll do it. You talked me into it.
Okay, time.
yeah.
You know what else we should do?
Headlines.
Ooh.
Headlines.
Headlines. This week we have a couple of headlines from newfork.org, the National UFO Reporting Center. This was reported on 7/12/2018. Location, Bekasi, Singapore. Bekasi, Singapore. The shape was a triangle, and it was seen for 67 minutes. My brother and I saw this flying, mysterious, spelled wrong, object, and we thought that it was a kite. But an hour later, I started to think that this object wasn't a kite, or even an airplane. The object constantly didn't move for 1 hour, so I decided to take pictures and even a video. Please confirm the pictures in my video. Pictures and video are not included, so can't do that.
Damn. Is that it?
That's it. Yeah, sorry. That's all we got.
Did they just not include the pictures and video?
Nope, not included.
Oh.
Batteries not included, like Furbies.
Ooh, wait, is this MUFON?
New Fork.
Fucking New Fork.
I know.
Okay.
So it was just like a triangle thing that floated in the sky for like over an hour. Though.
I feel like it would be very important to include the pictures and video.
Yeah.
Like, I have got this proof. No, we don't want that.
100%.
Just tell us about it.
Exactly. Could not agree more.
Yeah.
It is very rare that we have those pictures and video included.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what they do with them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I bet they sent them to New Fork.
Yeah.
Where are
and
they?
New Fork is just like, maybe their website just isn't equipped to like host videos and pictures.
Or like maybe I don't know their website as well as I think they do, and they're there, and I just haven't been looking in the right place.
Yeah, their website's really basic though, but also
Is this like a big
It's-
UFO website?
Yeah.
It's like the hot one?
It looks like Craigslist.
Oh, okay.
but it
I see.
also like there's so many entries into this website that like it would be so hard to
You need to get like a
Sift.
web guy.
They really
Yeah.
do. They really
That
do.
sounds like-
I don't think they can afford it. To be honest, if we're being honest.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I agree. I agree. They probably cannot afford this. We should
so
help
it's
them. We should set up a Patreon.
You're all about setting up Patreon.
I'm all about getting paid, dude. That's what I'm about.
What's a Maybe I don't know what a Patreon is.
Oh, it's like the way that certain podcasts make $40,000 a month or whatever.
It's like it's a website where
Yeah, you guys should do that.
It's automatic. As soon as you get the Patreon, you get $40,000.
yeah, you don't even have to be. It's mainly podcasters, but I think you can do it for like anything.
You can do it for whatever. Basically, you get people to give you money on a monthly basis to be your patron.
Oh.
But
to
it's
be a
like
patron
it's
of the
like
arts.
it's like Me Undies or something where like every month instead of getting like
okay.
underwear, you get like content or you get like.
But I wanted that
a
underwear.
Oh,
UFOlogy underwear.
dude, yeah. Let's make that happen.
It's just like a slinky.
Mhm.
You're like it's UFO underwear.
That's very funny. We should definitely do that. Yeah, so I think there's a real lack of proof and evidence here that I'm gonna go ahead and say
He's in Tokyo.
Singapore.
Oh, Singapore.
You know what? In Singapore, there's so much technology and stuff. You know, like it's probably
It's
a
a hub.
drone. Yeah,
But honestly, there's so much technology that like it almost would attract
it would. Yeah, you're right.
stuff.
Do you think the aliens are attracted to tech? You know, they're like,
Tech. They're definitely
Yeah,
attracted to nuclear sites where nuclear energy
Yeah.
is being produced.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely attracted to the ocean, I think.
Singapore is incredibly clean.
Is
So-
it?
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's just like
Yeah.
they have laws against like even
you-
like spitting out gum. and,
Exactly. Yeah, you get like publicly lashed.
Hell
That's like
yeah.
real, right? I think that's real.
That's tight. I'm gonna go there just to get that done. Just
I
to get publicly lashed.
I want to get laughed.
want to get lashed in front of thousands of Singaporeans. Yeah, so I would say potentially that this is a place where aliens might like to hang, but I'm gonna go ahead and say drone on this one.
Yeah, triangle in the air for a long time.
Like
Definitely sounds like some 40-year-old person who like works in tech and like got drunk one night and was like, you know what, I'm gonna fly my drone.
1706. That's the time period. The time. That's army time.
Time period.
Yeah.
Medieval
1706.
times.
So what is that? What is that in regular time that I can understand?
501.
501.
506?
506. That's like in the afternoon.
I mean, I count that as evening.
Sure. Okay, but we're talking. It's like not sundown, right? So the
Yes.
drone probably didn't have like flashing lights or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like, so if it was at night and you'd see those lights, like, oh, maybe it would be. But I feel like this is just like a daytime drone.
Yeah. Daytime drone. Daytime drone.
That's what I'm going.
DDT.
You nanny on that one?
DDD. Daytime. DTD.
DTD.
Are nighttime drones like more sexy?
Yeah,
the same
they
as
like-
daytime drones, but-
Down to drone.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go drone. Singapore, it's drone.
It's drone.
Yes,
All right, let's
You drone?
I say drone.
We're
Okay.
drone. We're unanny on drones. Time for our second headline, Brian.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, second headline also comes from New Fork. Occurred 7/13. Reported 7/12.
So many early sightings.
How is that? It occurred on the 13th, but was reported on the 12th? How is that possible? Time hopping?
Probably.
My husband was outside. Okay, shape unknown. Location China, ME, Massachusetts. Duration 1 hour.
Wait. China, Massachusetts?
It says China, comma ME.
First of all, ME.
Maine?
Yeah, MA is for Massachusetts. This actually comes from China. The state. I saw on the long video or the long list of like things. It said state ME. So I think it's like from China in a state whose abbreviation is ME.
Okay.
Yeah.
My husband, duration 1 hour. My husband was outside on the phone and came in to get me so I could witness what he was seeing. I went outside to see something in the sky. There was 2 green dots and a very bright spotlight that was shining all over and blinking. I thought it might be a tower or a search drone, so I called the police, and there was nothing like that in this area. As we were watching, there was a metal clanking noise, and the green lights were no longer below the white light. They were now above it. Then, as I was watching, the white light dropped from the sky, leaving the green lights in the sky. It dropped too fast for it to be a person on a ladder or stairs, and too slow for it to be a fall. The light flashed a few times on the way down, but it reminded me of when you see a person rappel from a plane. We went for a ride.
Not a thing.
We went for a ride, and from another angle, there was also a blue light. There is no longer a spotlight in the sky, but the 2 green dots are still there. End report.
And
This wasn't good.
They're still there to this day.
They're just there forever. I'm into it.
That one was exciting.
Very
Yeah,
exciting.
it was like a very good narrative.
Yes.
Yes, this person really should get into short narrative fiction.
Yeah.
But real or fake? What do we think?
I mean, so it was like it was 2 green lights and then a spotlight,
Mm-hmm.
and then
A light that dropped.
yeah,
That was my favorite part.
Yeah, I think the lights like switched.
Yeah.
and then it just like came down. Does that mean that something came down from that
Oh, and
UFO?
the clanking, yes. The
Oh, clanking.
noise.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is for sure alien tech.
Yes.
AT. Yeah. I'm gonna go that too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
There
guys
were
think?
so many like specifics that
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
you know.
And so much going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is China knows what's up.
China does know what's up.
I feel like the UFO sightings in China are abundant, I bet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't really. This isn't like some bullshit Florida.
Mhm.
I
I mean, I guess they have the largest population too. If you're like,
Yeah.
that's true.
if you're an alien and like, where should I go?
Yeah.
Right.
Go to the, I don't know,
The
most
place that's
populated.
popping.
The place
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
popping. Yeah.
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 Also, they have a lot of nuclear energy in China. Lizzie?
Gosh.
Lizzie.
I don't know.
I don't. I should
Yeah,
know
neither
this.
do
You know,
I.
friend of the show, Jess Reed, would really know about
Really?
this. Oh yeah, she knows a lot about China
Mm.
in terms of like geopolitics and trade and stuff
That's
like
so
that.
crazy.
Yeah, I've learned a lot. She knows a lot.
Um,
We're in a trade war with them. I know that.
Pokemon style.
Yeah. Yeah. Donald Trump is over there just like catching people in little balls.
Yeah.
Do you think this husband and wife
I feel
fucked
like they have a
later
really-
tonight or later after the sighting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
they
They were
have a
like,
really
we went
good
for a
relationship.
ride. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. If you
I bet they
see-
did twice, like in the car
Mhm.
and then back at home.
Mhm. Yeah, I
He's
mean,
like, I'll put my spotlight down.
wait, he's from China, yet he has this southern accent.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are they expats? These people could be expats.
What is that?
It means they're other. It's what white people are called when they are immigrants.
Damn.
Essentially,
Yeah.
am I right? I'm right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sam looking
Immigrants.
over.
Usually, people, yeah, you go to a
I've
different
heard
country.
expat, but I just don't know what it means.
It's like when you move to a different country, you become an expat. It's like the term that people use for like British and like American people.
Mhm.
But if people were to do that here, we could just call them immigrants.
So patriot being like somebody from America.
Yes.
So like they're an ex-patriot.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're no longer patriotic. They fucking hate America.
Ex-
dude.
Yeah, it does
American.
sound like more
Condescending.
punk.
Yeah, it should just be like called ex-American.
But, you know.
Be like, you know what? Ex. Like
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-American.
Right. Right. Crazy crazy expatriate.
Crazy ex-American.
Right. Oh yeah. Crazy ex-American. Yeah.
Yeah, they could be. I mean, they could be ex-Americans. Or, yeah, I don't know. This is
What is? I always forget the difference between immigrants and emigrant. Immigrated
Yeah.
and emigrated.
I
isn't
can never-
emigrated a verb? Is that what it is?
I think
They're different words. They're
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I don't know. I
Parts
don't
of
know the
speech.
difference.
Maybe emigrated
But-
is when you move away from the place you're in.
Boy,
Emigrated.
I definitely learned this in like
maybe I
7th
shouldn't
grade.
have said this on the podcast.
I feel like emigrated is like when you're still in process. No.
I have.
Like it's,
I really
I feel
brought
like
this
it's-
up to just
I truly have no
reveal
idea.
how
I mean, we
dumb.
could look it up.
We could, but you know what? We won't.
I feel like I don't know why I feel like it's tense related.
I think they're different words. I think they mean something else. Because I remember one time being corrected.
By who? By whom?
Like a teacher, I think.
Ooh.
You got to be a real dick of a
might-
teacher
it might
to
be like-
correct a kid about the difference between imma and emigrating, though, right?
Leif, what's the difference?
Hold on.
Maybe like one is to and fro, so it depends on like
To and fro.
Yeah,
where you're.
I think that's what I was. Maybe that's. I think that's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't get it out.
Like you're not supposed to say from whence. You're just supposed to say whence because whence implies from.
Pete Wentz, medieval
What
Pete
are,
Wentz.
what are the two words again?
immigrate and
Emigrate.
with an
I-N-E. While Leif looks that up, should we
Watch a clip.
Yeah.
Clip of the week.
clip of the week?
Ooh.
Clips.
Clip of the
Clips.
week. We got a clip this week coming to us from youtube.com from user JaceCRN. The clip is entitled Bright UFO Orb Comes Very Close to Plane Full of Italian Parachutists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like it's so whimsical that there's a plane full of Italian parachutists.
Yeah. They were audibly cheering when they saw. Okay, so recap. It's like nighttime.
Yeah.
The video is like kind of shaky, a little grainy. But you see that there's like they're filming out of a plane. You can see the clouds below, and then you just see like this very big bright light in the distance. And it seems terrifying. It seems so scary. If I were them, I would be so terrified.
Yeah. I feel like there was some flashing lights too.
I do feel like that, but then I was like
But
looking
maybe
at it,
it's-
and I think it's the reflection of like the window or whatever
okay.
that they're filming out of. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but you never know.
Yeah.
You never
And they
know.
were excited. They were excited. They were like
They were
wooing.
cheering.
And,
They were
Yes.
cheering.
Mhm.
Lizzie, that's so Raven.
I
I don't know. So what are your thoughts? General thoughts? Fear?
Fear.
The unbridled excitement is confusing. Is a little confusing. It reminds me that like in alien movies when like they're the people that like are like throwing a welcome party.
Exactly.
Or, like,
yeah.
For the aliens.
Maybe they thought they were
They're
gonna
like,
get like taken,
Mm.
and they're like, hell yeah, but then they didn't. They're just like, oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna parachute now.
Yes.
I mean, what a night,
Yeah.
right?
Morning?
I'm gonna go sure. I'm gonna go parachuting
Mhm.
in the dark and then see some aliens. I mean, come on.
Italians are fucking wild.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Where do you think they were or I don't know why I picture them like parachuting into
Ocean?
no.
Probably into a finely tailored suit onto a Vespa, I would imagine. is
I
how
would
they-
go. Is Sicily's its own thing, right?
It's part of Italy, but it's like its own like.
Thing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is about about Italy is that they have very distinct regions that don't. A lot of like Italians don't identify as Italian. They identify as the place like in Italy where they're from, whether it be like Sardinia, Sicily, or whatever.
Ooh.
Because it was unified very late on in the modern period. People have identities to like their local region rather than the nation state.
I can see that. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Sicily on this.
You going Sicily?
Yeah, I think they're parachuting over Sicily.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Beautiful country.
I've never been.
Me either.
I'd love to go. Italy. If you're listening, let me come over.
Let me come over.
Just
You
waiting for.
got golden eye?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
You're just waiting for an invite.
Do they got a PM or they got a Prez? What are they?
Prime
Prime Minister?
Oh, sure. You know what? I don't really know, actually.
Interesting.
I know that their government is in shambles and they're leaning towards populism, correct? Am I right on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, even all the more reason for me to come over.
And show them what's what?
Yeah.
Just kick some
You
populist
can
ass.
lash me publicly, Italy. It'll be unifying for your people.
Anywhere Brian goes, he's like, yeah, you can lash me. You can lash me publicly. In fact, please lash me publicly.
If you're not gonna do it, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah.
Fucking
Opus Dei style.
Yeah. What was the movie with Tom Hanks? The
Da Vinci
The
Code.
Da Vinci Code,
Da Vinci
yeah,
Code
yeah.
style, like that weird brother.
Yeah.
Yes. You'll wear a hairsuit.
Yeah, her suit. I
Wait,
have no
what's
idea.
that?
Isn't that like kind of like self torture? You wear. You're very. You like.
Mm.
It's like a self like flagellation. Like a.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah, I'm not
bad,
into
so I'm
that.
gonna wear this uncomfortable.
Oh, okay.
hell yeah.
uncomfortable thing.
I'm all about
all the time.
hair
Like, makes
suit-
you like,
hair suits.
bloody in his face.
Oh,
Fuck.
tight.
Wearing it under.
Sick. So like when you get a new pair of shoes, it's too tight, it makes your feet
Oh, yeah,
bleed.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh huh.
Yep.
You're like, I deserve this.
You've never bled from new shoes?
Oh,
I have
do.
once, and it was like such a scarring experience for
Mhm.
me that like
That you
now
only,
I just like
you only
got
wear
it.
rainbows now.
I feel like non-sneakers, like the better the shoe, the more they make you bleed. And
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
It was a pair of dress shoes that
Yeah,
like
of course it was.
it was for a summer internship situation, and I had no choice but to walk there every day, and it like
What brand? What are we talking here?
it was like that Johnson and Murphy or some shit like that.
See, that's the problem. New Johnson and Murphy's no good. Vintage Johnson and Murphy,
like butter.
quality shoe. You got
I don't
yourself a Goodyear welt. You can get the new soles whenever you want. Nice polish. They're made in America. Not so much the new ones.
Damn, where am
Yeah.
I gonna find vintage
eBay.
Johnson? Oh, really? I
Yeah.
can't do eBay.
You should, and you.
eBay's great if you have like a specific thing in
Really?
mind.
I have a list of very specific saved searches on eBay, and I get notifications when they pop up.
Like what?
Vintage Johnson and Murphy is
Are
one
you
of them.
serious?
Absolutely.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid that I'm gonna get scammed on eBay. I feel like whatever I'm gonna get like a pile of sand or something. in the box.
Pile of sand. You gotta look at the
reviews.
History.
reviews. Yeah.
Even then, I'm
Only
still just,
fuck with
like, a
people who
little
have
bit-
like 99% and above.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Why on eBay are all of the reviews? They all use like the same language where it doesn't sound like
Yeah.
a real person reviewing
Right.
it. Why is that the like culture of this?
I don't know. I think
this site.
because the reviews are so important.
Yeah. So it's
for-
like A+, great buy. Like,
Yeah, great buyer, great seller.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was a great body, and I was like, what?
great body.
It's true. When you buy it now, you also have to send a
Send
nude.
selfie.
A nude. Where we, okay, so do we think that these
I think
Italian
nudes are going to be
parachutists-
the new currency. You know how the dollar is getting like phased out?
Yes.
It's just going to be nudes. Is
It's
like,
in how good yours is. Is that worth more,
yes.
or is it still quantity?
Or like
No, it's
American
still- it's how
nudes versus
good it
Canadian
is. Okay,
nudes.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's all dependent.
It's
on-
all dependent on like the.
So there's
like,
no
the
standard.
quality. They're kind of. I mean, it's probably like the Hollywood standard, but I'm sure there's like give and takes.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Is it backed up by anything? Like, are we on a gold
your
standard
body.
here? Oh, so your own nudes.
Yes,
are
your nudes.
Oh,
Like your currency
what-
is just your nudes of your personal nudes.
That's the wild west of currency. That's crazy.
So like a penny would be like a blurry ass like
Oh, the quality of your nude, not the quality of your body.
correct.
Got
But then if your
it.
nude was like fucking high quality, your
Yeah,
body
yeah.
banging,
Right. Uh-huh.
you included a face in that nude, it wasn't just like a
Ooh.
body shot.
This is gonna pose
That's
so
like
many
$100.
logistical problems in the marketplace. Because then, how are you supposed? Well, okay, so what if the shoe? You want to buy a pair of shoes, some Johnson and Murphys, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Vintage.
and they're vintage Johnson and Murphys, right? They're listed on eBay for like 3 like Kim Kardashian nudes. How am I supposed to pay for that if I don't have 3 Kim Kardashian nudes? I am not Kim Kardashian, nor do I have access to her
I feel like
nudes.
the exchange rate would be like for you, Sam, probably
It would have to be like thousands of my nudes.
it'd be like 30 of your nudes probably.
30 to 3. So it's a 1 to my.
I mean, all right, 80 of your nudes.
You just devalued me by a lot.
Yeah.
Brian's the chair of the Federal Reserve when it comes to nudes. He gets to decide how much everybody's worth.
But also, like, yeah, I mean, you could punch your nudes up. You could be like,
Mm.
it's like your nudes, but like you have a good tweet. You're holding a good tweet, so it's like a
Okay.
nude plus like a funny
Content. Okay, so it's about. Okay, all right, yeah, I'm in.
There's like a lot of different factors
Okay.
going into it. I mean, I want this to be real.
Same, because then like we don't need money anymore.
Yeah, and then we get to
Exactly.
see everybody's body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Mike's? Like, it's like pay. You have to buy a drink.
I thought you
like-
meant someone named Mike. Can you imagine Mike's body, dude?
That's what I think about, too.
I like have a specific mic in mind.
Yeah. But no, that would be a terrible experience going to open mics.
And just like having to like buy a drink with your nude.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Do we think that these Italian parachutists actually saw aliens?
That looked so real and just like unimagined
Mm-hmm.
and like something you would never expect that I have to believe it's real.
I know, and they seem pretty close to it.
Yeah,
too,
they seem
and
so close
yeah.
to
That's
it.
like, yeah, usually when we see orbs, it's like an orb and it's like looks like a star. But this is like enormous. It
Yeah.
was so big. And that's crazy. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to know more about this. That fascinating.
I'm
Fascinating.
going yes. All the comments are like, this is great, can I reshare? This is great, can I repost? You know, like people, like the community is down for this. So I'm going to go yes.
Just based on the comments.
Just based on like the general like vibe of the community. Yeah, absolutely. Someone said, holy crap on a cracker. You know,
That
someone
person's-
said goosebumps. Of course,
That
we
was
have
our
the,
There's a lot of
Style.
electricity in the video, or like, it was
Yeah.
very
yeah.
Yeah, it was just like,
exciting.
yeah.
Someone named Jimmy Altos thinks it's a drone, and then someone named Indra Wicca Sanso says swamp gas. You know, pretty classic.
Swamp gas.
Yeah.
Italy doesn't have swamps, you idiot.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. Swamps?
Swamps?
Who
What
the
is this?
fuck do you think you? Yeah, what the? This is. What do you think this is? The bayou?
Yeah.
God.
Get your fucking ass out of your toilet. I thought I could riff something really scintillating, but it didn't happen.
What a scintillating
Where
riff that
where should they
was.
put their ass?
Yeah. Where should they? They take it out of their toilet. Where do
Yeah.
they put it there? Yeah.
In the top part of your toilet.
Oh.
Yeah, the tank.
Just to a different part of the toilet.
That's actually a really fucked up prank. If you just take a shit
Upper
in someone's
decker?
tank. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like
I've never
a
heard of that.
classic.
And it
I mean,
like
I've never
it's
seen
like
it.
it's bad because when you keep flushing, it just keeps giving more shit water. It's like more shit water. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
I've never heard of this. This is fantastic. Watch out, my own bathroom.
Ellie.
Yeah, she's not gonna want to live with me anymore.
All right, should we get into
Tech and comm?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alien comedy and technology.
Alien
Comedy
and
technology.
What do we start with? I think we do a different one every week. What should we do? How you feeling?
Technology?
We'll do technology first.
Yeah.
All right.
So Lizzie, is there anything in the world that you think is too good, TBT, to be true?
Mm-hmm.
Technology-wise?
Yeah.
Technology-wise, that like
Too good to be true, too weird to be true, too chill to be true.
Yeah, it's like there's no other explanation for it other than aliens had to have given it to us. Examples include high fashion,
Vaping,
salt that melts snow,
formerly Velcro until we were told otherwise. What else do we have? That's pretty much it.
Furbies?
Really thick glass, I think is one that you said.
Yeah, really thick
Furbies.
glass.
Yeah, we'll get into why we think Furbies. But is there anything that you can think of, perhaps, that might be given to us by aliens or reverse engineered from alien technology?
Man, the fact that we can even like fly is
Yeah.
I don't know. It still
Flight.
seems like so
Mind
Honestly,
blowing.
bizarre
I'm
to me.
so fucking fascinated by flying and also
yeah.
terrified of it at the same time.
Oh yeah.
It like blows my mind.
Yeah. It blows my mind, but then I'm like, I could learn how this works. And then I'm like, but why?
Yeah.
Why ruin the magic, I guess?
I kind of want to learn, but I'm also scared.
I know it has something to do with air. And like how it flows underneath the plane.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. And it's like propulsion too.
And it's propulsion. There's a lot of propulsion in there. I also famously hate flying. So I don't know if I want to
I'm like, I used to like be stoked about flying, but now I'm like, I hate it.
Mm-hmm. So Lizzie, what exactly about flying is it just like it's so crazy that we can do this? Yeah.
And that we could do it like, so long, like 20s and 30s and
we got to the moon when
that's
when
insane,
calculators were the size of a room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That shit ain't real.
Yeah. How were we able to do that?
I think a lot of people would say we didn't.
Because if a calculator was the size of a room, how do you, and all the technology that's on it,
how do you bring that to class? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you play it?
What does that mean?
How do you play
how do you bring a calculator to
How do you
to your
play
math class?
Mario? Did you play that on
Yeah.
TI-83?
Actually, I had
I did.
I had this game where you played a pimp.
Was it a drug? Was it like a drug dealing game?
Yeah. What was that called?
I don't know. Can you believe we all got these same?
It's so
so
crazy.
funny. I never got that one.
Oh, really? It was kind of like Oregon
like-
Trail, but for dealing drugs and pimping hoes.
That's
How
really
did you
funny.
get? Did you had to like copy the code or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
this was just like a Bay
Wait.
Area thing because I didn't play this.
Right. Yeah, and I did grow up Bay adjacent.
Sound off.
Send off Davis,
Listeners?
California. Although I played this in Sacramento, so. But I gotta make sure.
So somber.
I gotta.
Drug Wars.
Drug Wars? I don't know.
That's what it was called. That's
With a
what
Z?
it was.
Interesting.
called.
With
How
a
did
Z?
we get? I don't remember how you got the like.
I know my friend. Okay, so I had a TI-85.
Yeah.
My friend had a TI-89T, and he had like a US.
humble brag.
Yeah. I had a friend who had a fancy calculator. He had it was like a USB, and he transferred it to
It was
me.
like
Yeah.
a cord, I
Yeah.
remember, who,
Yes.
like, and somebody would be like,
Okay.
and then it would like, and then
And all of a sudden
you have
you
to
had the
wait
game.
for like a while.
Yeah.
And then it would like, come on.
I mean, that could be alien technology too. Games on calculators. Just stay entertained,
Or just games.
Sure.
How do you-
Moncala.
How do you create, you're just like, in the world, computers aren't really a thing, but you're like, you know what, I'm going to make this thing that you play and control. That's crazy.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
video games, not just games.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, video. Because games I get. Video games, sure.
Yeah, what a weird concept.
What was the first video game? Pong?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I mean,
I guess that makes sense.
that's like a human thing, because it's like, oh, let's just do the thing that we always do, but like on TV. You know, if it was if it was aliens, it would be like wild and out there. You know what I'm saying?
But video games are sometimes
It's too
I'll play them
boring.
every once in a while, but then you play for like a long time, and I feel like my brain is so. Like, I feel like if I go to sleep after playing a lot of video games, my brain is like working in a different way.
Yes, totally.
Like, I feel like it feels like more mechanical.
100%.
Or something. I don't know. It's a.
I get that.
Interesting.
I
Like
get
you
that.
get
Is
more
that relatable?
self-conscious about the movements you make?
No, there's just like something in my brain that's like.
Yeah, no, I get
don't
that.
know.
That's interesting.
When I was a kid, I played a
Doing
lot of
something
Tony
different.
Hawk Pro Skater, and because of that, I can't look at the world without thinking, oh, I could grind on that.
I played Tony Hawk.
And that's like real. I look at things and I'm like, oh, I could do this on that. I could
That is-
skate on that, whatever. And I do not skateboard.
That's
God,
really funny.
that wouldn't be
Yeah.
a fun world for me because when I played Tony Hawk, like I quickly figured out like a move that like got you the most points. That
Sure.
was very boring. It was like at the end of a long combination, and you were just
Yeah.
kind of like standing there and like.
Yeah, like you.
Oh,
might-
yeah,
What is it
yeah. You were like, no,
called?
there was no momentum, and you were just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Doing like
that's
I feel
really
like
funny.
Yes. Okay.
I can make video games very unfun.
Yeah, I don't find video games to be fun. Really,
I've never played. Yeah, I can't relate to what you guys are talking about because I've played video games before, but never for like a long period of time.
No, me either.
I got like I was just like pressing buttons. I don't, it like
Yeah.
never. And even when I like tried to learn a move, I was like, what?
The only game that I've ever played for an extended period of time was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on PC.
Yeah, because you could just mash, right?
Straight up.
Just mash.
Yeah, and like I never did any of like I just like free played. I never like did any of like the stuff because I'm like fucking rules. It's summer break. What am I doing?
I did the Tony Hawk mash.
It was a skate park smash. The Tony Hawk match. Comedy?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lizzie,
Uh-huh.
imagine, if you will, there's an alien world out there.
Yes.
Do they do comedy? If so, what's it like?
I think they would be so advanced as a civilization that like there wouldn't be that many, like it would all just be like bodily humor, like because they'd be so advanced that there'd be no targets to
It's almost like when you like go back, it's like a circle.
Oh, I get it. Like they've gotten past all of like the concepts that like
They'd have no
existential
figures
shit that they're
or-
just like we'll just do fart jokes.
yeah like there's and their society would be so perfect that there'd be no like sort of figures or
Oh, you got no Donald Trumps.
hypocrisy to like
That's really
speak truth to, so then it would just be all like
that makes a lot
but-
of
Physical
sense.
shit.
yeah, but their bodily stuff would be different, but
Yeah,
So we're
but it's
talking
still
like
bodily, yeah.
alien, whatever their version of farts are.
yeah.
Damn, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I like it.
I would love to get to that point in comedy.
I know, but as
There'd be nothing left to make fun of besides just
yeah,
sort of
and there's still room for that.
yes.
I don't know what I mean.
Okay, so say there's an alien up there
Uh-huh.
doing like they're at a club or an alt venue, it doesn't matter, and they're just out there like farting or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're crushing.
Yeah.
What does it sound like when the audience is laughing? Like, what does an alien laugh sound like?
They're like glowing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
They're like
shit.
radiating some
I love
type of-
that.
They're radiating some type of like energy.
That's so
That's,
tight.
like, yeah.
I really love that.
That's great. Does it sound something like this, maybe?
Yeah. That's cool. It's like, have you ever like walked by a building and then there's like a weird light coming through the window? It's like purple.
Oh, I don't know. Go on.
I don't know. I feel like I've walked by like some building and there's like a blue light like bursting through the window. I feel like that's what it would look like when you're crushing.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
In that comedy situation.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we get into shout outs and
Do you guys think
plugs?
I've done a good job on here so far?
Yeah, it's been great.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Lame. All right. Shout outs and plugs.
Shout outs and plugs. Lizzie, would you like to shout out anything
Yeah,
or anyone?
I would like to shout out all of my followers that are podcasts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta love those guys.
Yes.
You got any faves?
UFOlogy. I don't know if you guys follow me, but
Oh,
I
I think we probably do.
will after.
Oh, we do by the time this comes out. Hell yeah. Brian, you got shout outs?
Yeah, on Twitter, shout out to Sean Connolly. Well, at Scorned Standing, aka Sean Connolly, Boston comedian extraordinaire.
Worcester.
Shout out to Weirder Things podcast, Scottish podcast talking about the paranormal.
Oh,
Shout out to you, Scotland.
Hell yeah.
You're really out here doing your thing.
absolutely.
And then lastly, shout out to House of Bricks Comedy, free comedy show with great drink specials. The second Friday of every month at 8:30, hosted by Gideon Haimbright, Hannah Boone, and Brandon Ream.
That is such a good show. I saw it this past Friday. It is killer.
Facebook, we have a couple of new likes. Pamela Ross likes the UFOlogy podcast. In addition, Baraket Asefa likes the UFOlogy podcast on Facebook, as well as Peter Walker. Thank you guys.
Beep, 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 beep. On Instagram, shout out to Who You Were podcast. Patrick Noth and Sebastian Connolly talk to folks about a time in their life they were different.
Ooh. I think it's time to jump into some plugs. Lizzie, do you have any plugs you'd like to do?
Yes. I produce a weekly show at Faulkner in Carroll Gardens, Couple Hill, every Monday night at 8. It's called Savage.
Classy.
And I have a UCB show coming up next week.
Ooh.
East or
UCB East,
All
Tuesday
right.
night, July 24th, 10:30 p.m. called Joke Thief.
That's fantastic. We also have some shows coming up. Oh,
what are you on social media?
Oh yeah, social media.
Oh yes. My Twitter is at Lizzie Martinez, Lizzay.
Okay.
There's
okay.
a lot of Lizzie Martinez's in the world.
I have to imagine.
Yeah.
Shout.
We got some plugs, yeah, for the UFOlogy.
Yeah, I want to put Jesse on blast. Did I say his name was Jess?
You said Jess. Yeah.
Okay,
You're
it's
saying
coming back
Jesse.
to me. It's Jesse.
Okay,
you're
got
on
it.
blast. Make eye contact with me.
Okay.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, at Brian_Bahe, Bahe. And I know you already got tickets. But as a reminder.
Sorry.
Did you say dicks?
Ticks.
Ticks.
Like,
Ticks.
yeah.
I know you already
T-I-X.
got ticks.
You got ticks.
Because you're a dog.
Or a deer.
Okay. But come to our Boston show,
Yes.
people. Sunday, July 29th at
7:30
p.m. at Improv Boston.
Low price of $12.
$12. Who knows? We might give you some free beer.
I will buy you all a drink if you come to the
Yeah,
show.
we'll buy you a drink. I'll fucking sit on your lap.
Yeah, dude. There will also
for the whole show.
Yeah.
I'll give
Yeah.
you a nude.
You will be our
Oh.
chair.
I got
30
this economy
nudes.
goes.
I mean, I have them printed and ready.
Is there new
are
merch?
bringing it.
There will be new merch. New UFOlogy merch for your ass.
Line up,
Oh,
line up for the show.
underwear.
Line up for the show includes
Sean Connolly.
who we just shouted
Yeah.
out, Brandon Valley.
KDK.
And doing a little stand-up, Emily
Ruskowski.
Ruskowski.
So your boys, Leif, Brian, and Sam will be there. So come out and see us. We also have a live show in D.C. on the 25th of August, so stay tuned for more details of that. You can follow me, Sam Corey Rose, on all the social media platforms. Basically all I'm plugging right now is this dang podcast. Leif, what you got?
You can follow me at Bear with Leif. Also, you can follow the network at Bear with Leif, just because I'm not going to do two. So follow both of us on at Bear with Leif on Instagram, and also check out BrainMachineNetwork.com. There's a lot of great things going on. And also July 30th, we will be releasing Bosscast, John Murray's podcast, in which he interviews comedians about comedy, and Bruce Springsteen. We've been working on this for about a year and a half, and I'm very excited to release that. And also, stay tuned to BrainMachineNetwork.com. There's a lot of other cool things coming the next month or two. So cool, do that. Oh, also, I want to put time on blast because there's just not enough of it. All right, that's about it.
Okay, that's it.
That's
Bye.
it. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
UFOlogy. Mind meld.
Tight. Mind meld. I got a
We
word.
explain the rules. Everybody has a word. I have a word.
Oh,
You guys have
okay,
words?
okay.
I have a word, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
1,
2,
2, 3.
3.
Coffee.
Sombrero.
Coffee, sombrero,
Keyboard.
keyboard. Coffee, sombrero, keyboard.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3.
Friday.
Tequila.
Friday, tequila.
Restaurant.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Friday tequila
Tequila
restaurant.
restaurant.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
TGI
Margarita.
Fridays.
Margarita. Tight. TGI Fridays?
Yeah.
Okay, so we melded, and then we're going to try to meld with you.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
we're one person.
you guys go TGI Fridays and margaritas.
Okay.
Okay.
TGI Fridays, margaritas.
1, 2, 3.
Happy
Happy hour.
Yes!
Oh, that's good.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
What an efficient mind meld.
Hell yeah. Hit fucking pause, Leif. We're done. We did it.
Does it
did
usually
it.
take a while?
It can.
It can,
yeah.
It can. That's why we have to set 5 minutes now, because like it did go on for a while. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while we were doing it like we would not begin the podcast unless we had all melded, and it would be 15 minutes, and we would just like not get it.
Yeah, you guys just like, are we done?
Jesus
Gotta
Christ.
be somewhere.
Okay, should we just pop into it?
All right. Sure. This is.
Do we have approval? Does Leaf not? He's not in the room.
I'm afraid to press pause. I don't know what to do.
I mean, I did press pause, but obviously nothing happened. So
What's this thing then?
we melded hella quick, and
Jesus.
we didn't. I hit the space bar, but I don't think anything happened. So
Isn't it that space bar?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what an idiot.
I was like, I thought you knew that.
Welcome to BrainMachineNetwork.com.